So, Marvel Rivals is a game that came out pretty recently. It's known for its big cast of characters, its gameplay, but the thing I most like about it is the art style. And today I'm going to try to recreate it and draw some of the characters I want to see in my art style. In the game's art style. So, yeah, let's do it.
Trying to get freaky or what?
So Ant-Man is the first character I wanted to make. He's probably my favorite Marvel superhero, and his backstory is he was a thug, and he broke into Hank Pym's house. Then he found the Ant-Man suit, and that shit was low-key kind of cool. So he became the Ant-Man. I feel like he'd be a pretty interesting character inside of Marvel Rivals. So I'm gonna draw what I think he'd look like. So I think for design-wise, I was trying to go for like mainly a movie look mixed with kind of maybe a little bit of comic. Definitely his movie iteration was probably what this was most heavily inspired by. I gave the suit little pincer things. I don't really know what they're called, but it kind of looked like an ant's. I wanted to give him like bigger antenna things, but it ended up looking kind of goofy, so I scrapped that. I tried to draw the hand in perspective, but it doesn't really look good, so just ignore it. Also ignore the fingers, because I can't draw fingers. For the colors, I tried to keep it really similar to how it is in the movie, that black, silver, and red. I think it looks really nice. I was considering adding in blue because he has that in his classic outfit, but I honestly just didn't think it'd work for this design. I gave him a little ant on his hand. It looks a lot bigger than it is because it's supposed to be in perspective, but I can't draw. The rendering was a little challenging because I don't render this way, so I had to use a lot of references from Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals does this really weird thing with the highlights, as it adds kind of a chromatic look to it. I tried to use the chromatic filter that IBS comes with, but it didn't turn out correctly, so I just did it in by hand. So yeah, here's the final result. I think it came out not too shabby for my first attempt. So the next character I want to draw is Nightcrawler. I'm not as familiar with him as I am Ant-Man, but I remember watching one of the X-Men movies, and I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna do him. So from what I know, Nightcrawler is an X-Men who has the ability to teleport, and he also has superhuman reflexes and senses and agility. And yeah, that's about it. But he also has a tail, and the tail also does stuff sometimes. I was thinking with Nightcrawler, he could probably have an ability that allows him to like maybe teleport to different teammates directly, and maybe he has like some directional like teleport moves. I'm not entirely sure, but might definitely make for an interesting character, I think. In a lot of the versions I've seen him in, he's seen using swords, and I think that also might be cool to expand his moveset a little bit. I drew him doing this cool, mysterious looking pose, but it definitely came at the cost of being able to see what his costume looks like. But it's alright, he looks cool as hell. So when I was exporting the time-lapse, IBS Paint kind of messed up some of the drawing, especially like in the background. You'll notice it later on when I'm rendering. Yeah, that's just a IBS Paint like exporting thing. It's because it's acting funny. But I'll show you the full picture at the end, and it looks normal, like it should be. I added like these little X shapes in his gloves I thought looked pretty cool. I also kind of made his tail a little bit sharper and a little longer. Yeah, so as you can see here, it was kind of messing up the background, and yeah, it looks kind of odd, but it'll look better in the end. So yeah, this is what my finished Nightcrawler looks like. Let me know how you guys think I did recreating the art style, and maybe even let me know what characters you guys would like to see me try to draw in this art style. So yeah,
Adios.